my mid tree. I'm getting naded off anchor. I got naded off anchor. One's bottom house, just went in hill. I got a horrible spawn. We gotta rotate better, guys. That was a horrible rotation.
It's still back here.
Stay there, Ramon.
Going back alley,
You gotta wait for us. You gotta wait for us.
Going back alley, guys. One shot back alley. 11-3 bar,
I'm
dude.
stunned mid street. I'm stunned mid street.
Dude, one of them disconnected.
What now?
Keep playing. You have to keep playing. You have to keep playing.
Okay,
In the hill. Come on, guys. Turn up.
We've lost the
Push,
advantage.
push, push. You have to. You have
One
to.
hit, one hit.
Push, push, push.
Hardpoint is ours.
Just there.
Hardpoint contested.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, we're going to come right back in. It does look like that we lost a Vivid player. It does look like they are playing with only 3 players, but Dirk, you know, the big thing right now is they are just trading these hills right back and forth. I'm on board with Excel. As we see a little bit of celebration coming on that bed and top Grandma. So Grandma wouldn't appreciate that fan. Carnage is trying to get right back into this. I'm going to jump on board with Dizzy as we see a rotation coming. 4 seconds left until it will go back to this long building or market. So it does look like the Element right now does have the rotation and a great rotation on their part. They left 1 person to try to clean up the points and 3 of them rotated.
Hostile
And
war machine
it's
deployed.
really just kind of behind on that rotation. It does look like that Dizzy will pick up another player as
Hardpoint
the
contested.
score continues to push back up. We did see that Vivid take the lead, but right now it is all Element, Dirk.
Yeah, definitely. And back into that game chat, you heard the communication there by Dizzy. You heard a little trash talking, yelling, you suck, calling each other words, but that's how Call of Duty is nowadays. If you're good online, you're a warrior, because your internet's probably good. That's what a lot of the pros define it as. But anyway, that was great communication. Dizzy really stepping up and being that vocal leader for the team. As you see, getting that sick 1 burst right there. But like he said in the thing, their rotations were not that good. They got naded off the anchor, and they got the real bad spawns all the way over the hay belt. But anyway, on this hardpoint right now, we have Excel in it, currently on a 2-kill streak. They're probably going to hold this down 5 seconds left, and it looks like Dizzy is actually going to be top ground right now, trying to work with this. He does pick up a kill right there. Wow, this Dizzy is going off. His communication, everything is on point. But right now, he's just playing a patient right now on top ground. He's not making a push for the hill. He's just watching back. So then maybe he can make. I think he's anchoring still, but you never know. They're getting pretty bad spawns, so I assume right now he's probably going to go push for the statue, or he's just going to go straight to the hard point, because right now, what they kind of want to do is just contest with like a minute 15 in the game. You never know. It's still possible for a comeback, but I think Element's still looking really strong. Carbon's on a 3-kill streak, but Dizzy, Element, they're playing amazing right now.
Oh, they are, and what Vivid really needs to do is they need to have that early rotation. They need to lock down that factory or green building so that they can pick up the first initial point, get those defensive positions, and they could absolutely get right back into this game. We are seeing that players are getting shot right now from Dizzy, but the one thing that I want to point out is you guys just seen that 2-piece, and he did leapfrogs on both of them, guys. He is absolutely amazing. Dizzy leapfrogging 2 players from Vivid, picked them both up for kills. We are seeing score streaks come in now. It does look like the Carbon is in the hard point. He looks like I'm a 2-piece on that Hellstorm missile. So right back into it, guys. 2:15 to 2:14. 29 seconds left right now. Element really needs to make a push here. We are seeing that it is contested. They will clean it up right away. Grenades coming in, and this is intense. As we see that 2 players will jump up, it does look like the Carbon has all of his score streaks. He is on a 9 score streak right now, guys. Carnage on the bottom, really trying to hold out here. And it does look like this is going to go to Vivid, guys. It doesn't look like that right now Element can come right back into this. So, oh my lord, how amazing is this? Element absolutely dropped this map. They had it under control, and Vivid really just rallied to bring it back up. We are seeing that 2-2 and a best of 9, guys. This is absolutely crazy.
That was insane. Vivid must have heard what I said when I said Element's got this. Vivid just came, they got those rotations on point. They had their guy in the hard point, streaking everything. I believe that was Carbon 38 and 18. Wow, those streaks really came into play. Just think, they were man down for like a minute or two.
Yeah,
so that's great play by them. I'm not sure what's happening right now. I'm not sure if Element's going to go take host because 2 of their players just dropped. But Vivid went off right there. I love close hardpoint games. They're the best to watch. But that was just insane.
All right, guys. So we told you from the very beginning when Perfect Alliance started up, we give you the best shows that we absolutely can, guys. And it doesn't get any better than this. We've seen that Vivid was down, and Vivid was really rotating and really trying to rally behind themselves. And Element almost lost what they had going because they were up by almost 30 points and really just lost it towards the end. And just like I called it, Dirk, and I'll throw it right out there, guys, I did say that Vivid really needed to get that early rotation. They really needed to lock it down, and that's what won it for them, guys. So you can see right now how important it is to get that anchor position and get those early rotations.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but
It's absolutely huge, guys. Listen, sorry to interrupt, Dirk, but let's go ahead and get this tweeted out. We got one MSP winner so far. Let's go ahead and see if we can hit those 175. Check it out, guys. We have a box absolutely loaded with Gamer's Edge gaming glasses. We have yet to give away a pair on our stream, so let's go ahead and help us out. You guys have been doing a great job all night, showing the love and the respect, but most importantly, these casters are doing a great job. So big shout out to Mr. James and Dirk coming on here and doing some work. But if you guys want to send me an invite to this next game,
I think it went through.
We're missing the most important key player in any game, which is our producer, and I hope this gets in here pretty quick. There he is, guys. But let's talk about that last hard point. You know, Element had the lead. They had it won. All they had to do was play a little bit of defense, Dirk, and really do the rotation to the greenhouse or the green building, and they could have held it down and won it. Vivid really coming with that early rotation, but they kept contesting the one hill. So we did see some congestion coming from bottom brown and an early rotation from 3 players into the green or factory, and that's what won it for them. Vivid going absolutely huge, tying us back up 2-2, and we're seeing a very different team right now as the momentum has shifted back into Vivid's favor.
Yeah, definitely. That hard point was definitely probably one of the best hard points that I've watched in like the recent week or so. But it was so fun. This is why AM things are so fun. Like, you don't realize talent until like you actually see it. This is what's so great about PA organizations. Anyone who gets the chance to hit these guys up if you have a team, this is awesome. I love seeing all these new teams. I love seeing amateur players just competing with all their hearts and everything. Like you saw, Dizzy had all that hype and everything, but jumping into the search and destroy, I hope this is another good one. Last one we played went to actually, did it go to round 11?
You know, it didn't make it there. I do believe the Element did close it out. I think it was 6-4. So I'm excited to see kind of what both teams are going to bring in, because now the momentum has absolutely shifted, Dirk. We are going to see a little bit more hype coming from Vivid. Element really just needs to figure out where they went wrong on that last hard point. You know, no arguing. We just need to get right back to basics. And I think we're going to see an excellent map here.
Yeah, definitely. As you see right now, Vivid made a strong flank. They believe it was like 3 of their players who actually did. Romano is actually the bomb carrier. He's actually going to spot one. His teammate does go down. That was Jaffe. Romano's going to contest, but the Semtex is almost going to get him, but he does dodge it. One player comes, Romano does fall. So right now it is a 1v4. Excel kind of pinned in right now. He does get spotted, and he will be taken out by Ren. And Vivid does take a 1-0 lead over Element.
Get ready for the next one.
Yeah, and there we are. We are seeing that they did a little bit of a pinch there. And so great skill coming from Vivid. They did know the Element was right there in that control room, and they kind of pinched him. So really great heads-up play from Vivid. They do take that 1-0. They are going to go into offense now. So I'm excited to see kind of what Element's going to bring back on that defensive side. You know, I like to see 2 players rotate to that A and 2 players rotate to that B. It does look like that we do have Carnage rotating by himself, Dirk, and I'm not sure exactly what they're thinking here. You never want your bomb carrier out there running around by himself. It does look like the players are going to rotate in behind him, but then they run away, so I'm not exactly sure what is going on. It's hard to cast when you don't exactly understand what's going on. It does look like the Excel will go down as Havoc picks up a huge kill there. Now we're seeing a 3v4, so exciting things as we do see the Carnage continues to just kind of stay in this departure area or this terminal area. He hasn't pressed up. We are going to see a big B-bomb push now as it is going to work itself out. We're seeing one player from Element that he is around there. It is Romano. He will get picked up, so we're going to see a B-bomb plant.
Yeah, that strategy that they used, actually, in the game at 6:30, there was a search and destroy, and they did the exact same thing. They had the bomb carrier go all the way to B, and everyone went A. I was just the same how you were. I was kind of surprised. I was like, wow, I've never seen this happen before. But it worked out, and it actually worked out for the other team, too. So right here you see Havoc picking up this kill in the mid-tracks on Jaffe, as I believe Vivid is actually up 2-0 right now in the search and destroy on Express.
Switching
And
operation ready.
it's just great plays by Vivid that are coming out strong in this. And I kind of want to jump on board right now with, I'm going to look on the score right now. Carnage and Havoc are both on 3 kill streak. I'm going to stay on board with Havoc right now. He is rocking a DSR, but he does get taken out just like that. 2 Vivid players and 2 Element players are taking out Carnage on a 5-kill streak. Carnage goes down. Ren versus Jaffe and Dizzy. Let's see what they can do. Both just have a kill to their name. Let's see right now. I'm on board with Ren. Ren does pick up 1 kill. 1v1 situation. Dizzy against Ren. He does spot him. Oh, and Dizzy comes up clutch and gets that kill and gets them their first round win of this Search and Destroy on Express.
And there we've seen it, guys. Dizzy will pick up a huge kill to close this one out. But, you know, Ren really in a bad situation. He did pick up 1 good kill to try to kind of even the odds out. But Dizzy really smart to just pick it up, rotate around. You know, he didn't make a huge, crazy play. He just picked him up, made sure that he got the shots, and there it is, guys. 1-2. It does look like the Carnage will pick up this bomb, though. He does have that RCXD, so we are going to see an A-bomb push, and this is very aggressive from Carnage Dirk as he does push up right away. It does look like he's going to be in this lockers area. He will rotate around and just do a little bit of inspection. And it's always nice to rotate around and make sure that you're checking all of those corners. You don't want to get caught off guard, as we are seeing that 2 players right now from Element have rotated all the way up to that A-bomb. So we're going to see a huge gunfight as Jaffe is just right outside of the wall from Carnage.
Yeah, definitely. This is what I love. I've said it every time I've casted so far. I love the Codcaster mode because we get to see the players right next to each other, but they don't know it. It makes it so much more intense. Like, you want to sit here and say, oh, he's right there on the wall, he's right there, he's right there. But they never know, which I think just increases the intensity as Jaffe does go down to Carnage. Carnage by himself with the bomb in a 1v2 situation. Dizzy Romano versus Carnage. Let's see what he's going to do. It looks like he's kind of rotating back towards that B side. As right now, Dizzy's on the 3-kill streak, and Romano is just laying down the middle of the map. Is he going to end up pulling off this juke right now? Ooh, I saw the little arrow turn, but I believe, no. I think he's going to get this bomb down if none of the players go and check. We're just waiting to see right now. Dizzy's actually going to come down those stairs. He's just going to wait out. Oh, but they do pick up that kill right there. And Element are going to take this to tie it up 2-2. Like I said, every time I've done this, comebacks have been put in place, and Element is starting to stage their comeback right now.
Dizzy 1 kill away from picking up that first score streak, but a very nice heads-up play from Dizzy. You know, he was right out in the middle there, waiting to see if he was going to rotate. We do see the Element Romano did pick up the kill, I guess. I thought that was Dizzy, but guys, I could be wrong. It does look like that he did get the bomb defused because he is closer to streaks. So Romano picking up a huge kill there to tie this back up 2-2. But a very smart play on their part. They waited to see where the bomb was going to go down. They knew that they had the numbers 2v1. They waited for it to be planted and then just rotated and picked up the kill. So great things coming from Element to tie this right back up as we are switching momentum back and forth. It did look like that Vivid was going to jump right out and take this Search and Destroy. And Element really rotated behind their team and picked up 2 wins to tie this back up. So now you can call it 0-0. These 2 teams both on their own platform playing very well, and great things coming from Search and Destroy.
Yeah, as you see, Havoc is actually on the flank right now, but the rest of this team is actually playing pretty good defense on A. They have everyone back. The Havoc was spotted and was taken out. So 3-4 right now in favor of Element. Romano is the bomb carrier. So it looks like he's going to start to rotate around to maybe try to get this bomb down if it's clear. Another teammate does... Oh, no, that is... Yeah, Jaffe does fall down. So Romano, Excel, Dizzy versus Carbon, Carnage, and Ren. Let's see what's going to be possible here. I'm just going to stay on board with Romano, who is the bomb carrier, obviously the most important person at this time. If they want a chance, an easy win at this, they have to get this bomb down, see what's going to go. Currently, a 1v3 now, and I really don't see Carnage pulling this off. He knows he doesn't have an RCXD. He is getting shot at, and he will go down. Element staging this comeback, currently leading 3-2 in the Search and Destroy on Express.
Element going absolutely huge. You know, they went down 2-0, so it was exciting to see Element really come back. Now Element really has that 1 point or that 1 round lead, 3-2. But now, if you're Victor, I mean, what are you saying to your guys? You're like, oh my gosh, guys, we had a 2-0 lead. Now we're down 3-2. I mean, what are you saying to your team at this point?
Yeah, it's like a lot of things, like a lot of situations. It could be at any stage. If you're an AM, if you're a pro, you obviously see this a lot in the pros. I know there's a lot of Optic fans out there, but it's true that sometimes when they play, they kind of get down. And there's always the argument of bringing a coach in to help motivate your team. You need to have that one leader on your team who's got to get your team going, like pumped up. We saw that last night. Supra, their captain Omega, got them really, really hyped. Like that, kind of like a dude like Laser, but you just gotta tell your team. You just gotta tell them. It's like, okay, it's just a few rounds. Just shake it off. Play it like you were before, even when you were up at the start of the game. You just gotta play your game. Don't let the round bosses get into your head. keep doing what you're doing. It was working before. Just do that exact same stuff. Win your gunfights, play your heart out, and do everything.